y'all line dance up here? Like,
ask and you shall receive. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy P, and today we're taking another step in building bridges across the ocean, y'all. We're taking it back to Scotland, where our cousins are making connections. And today we're going to get personal, because what better way to share culture, laughter, and love through goodies, of course. Our cousins are swapping goodies. They brought little goodie bags for each other. If you're planning on going to Scotland anytime soon to link up with your cousins, let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments. If you plan on coming to the States, file your paperwork. Once you get through, we'll let you know the best places to visit. You know what I'm saying? And we're going through some stuff right now here in the U.S. We ain't gonna lie. We ain't gonna lie, but you know what? People travel every day. So you may be the lucky one to get in. Like we got a lot of clips coming where I'm going to show y'all how close we are, everything that we do. You know, I live in two different cultures, being a West Indian, living in America. And what I could tell you is Black people act the same around the world. the same. We all act the same way, whether it's my cousin here in the U.S. or a cousin back in Trinidad. They got the same attitude. They still got the ignorant ones, and they got the ones that you get along with. Yeah, it's the same thing everywhere. We're gonna find out that we love fried chicken and watermelon wherever we go, because that's just normal.
So I'm really pleased with a lot of Americans finding about us Black Scottish people, and there've been a lot of questions coming in. It's been absolutely great, and the two main ones I want to answer right now. I currently live in Glasgow, and yes, we do have fried chicken and watermelons. So we're just like you, really. Nothing different. Catchies.
Like I said, we all the same around the world. That was funny. I like that. That was cleverly done. I guarantee he's got a lot of followers from the U.S. You could tell he got good energy, good positive energy. You could tell the ones, it's a lot of certain people over there didn't get to follow. The ones that was pushing the hate didn't resonate too well. Cousins are meeting up and trading snacks. So let's get it.
So guys, we traded some gifts.
Yes.
So she came with some American goodies, and I gave her some Scottish goodies, you know. And
Okay, what are we gonna try first?
we have some, what they call it, takis.
Taki. Oh, you never even heard of that?
Girl, what is
Oh.
I've had those.
Show us what they look like.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
The continent of America.
She got Iron Brim,
Okay.
the real deal.
So I'm assuming this is like an orange soda.
Okay.
Okay. Iron Brim.
Now, I saw a lot of people in the original videos talked about this right here. And I wanted to ask you, is this the replacement of like Kool-Aid? Because that's what it seemed to say, because I found out there's no Kool-Aid over there.
Okay, it's like a cream soda. And this is sweet. This is good in a good way.
Oh
Yay,
my God,
I'm
you're
so
joking.
happy.
It's like you know me. Shut up. You know what my favorite thing is? Skittles.
You had these?
But I've not had these.
Okay.
Skittle
One of
gummies.
my faves. One of my faves.
Skittle gummies, guys. If you know me, my favorite sweets are Skittles.
Yes. Okay.
But
good.
Skittle gummy, this is the next level. We also have strawberry shortcake roll. This was a favorite thing when she was a child. So ew, it's giving childhood memories.
Ooh, shortbread cookie. You know what? I love stuff
I love shortbread in every brand around the world. I don't think I've ever had a bad shortbread cookie.
like this because I put peanut butter on it.
Oh, remixing.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Yes.
Yo, tell them where it's from. Max and Spencer. You better
Max
tell
and
them.
Spencer?
The good shop.
Okay, the good.
So what is this?
It's just like headache medicine.
Oh, okay.
Body aches. Apparently, our stuff
Oh
is
my
a
God,
lot
you're
stronger
so
in the States.
Oh my God, and then there's me just feeding her with sugar.
Always come to.
I know it's way stronger in America. They put a little more spice on it. They do.
The States and buy the Crest 3D white.
My teeth gonna be white. Listen, if I'm walking around showing all 32 teeth,
This is a brand that I buy, so I do understand why y'all come to the States and buy that.
it's because of
Yo, is that a black person thing? Because I get Crest too. I mean, for the most part. Y'all let me know down in the comments. What kind of toothpaste do y'all use? Let me know in the comments. Because that's a valid point right there.
this. And it's,
Ooh, oat cakes.
mhm.
Okay, so what are these savory?
You can have them sweet, you can have them savory, you can have them with like charcuterie boards, you can have them with cheese,
That's my jam.
you can have them with grapes, you can. And Reese's Hershey's.
One of my favorites.
Okay, we
I
got a
love white
chocolate off.
chocolate.
My Hershey's versus her Mackey's.
Honeycomb.
Soda was really good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
It is like,
Of course.
Planning on visiting Scotland soon? Let me know in the comments, man. Your cousins want to know. Your cousins want to know. Look like they're having a great time. And this is what I want to see. People having a good time, getting together, learning about each other. Because I'm sure there's some people that's always wanted to visit Scotland and always wonder what's the situation like there when you get there. Because be honest, that one girl that spoke was in the other video I made, yeah. And she talked about she was in Scotland, being a black girl in Scotland, and couldn't find people in Scotland that was black that she could even follow or see what they were doing. Enter Black Americans. And all of a sudden now she has a lot of people that she can connect with that's literally been there the whole time. But for some reason, the algorithms wasn't doing its thing. It wasn't doing its thing. And I don't know, but so y'all, this one, I'm gonna have to hit the music because of the copyright stuff. But this says day one, trying to impress my American cousins so they can invite me to the cookout. So let's see.
Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Him.
I definitely got to hit the copyright, but look. She look like she might be.
Whoa, oh, oh, I got my boots on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 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 I got my boots.
So what we doing? We letting her come? I think she definitely come to the cookout, right? I'm gonna run it back without the music. But I tell you what, cuz I'm sure we got some cousins that is here that's gonna teach you and show you how to do it. But it look like you halfway there. Look like the thing is, what you gotta do, you gotta make one so we could hear when you hit that fan, like right, cousin? You need to do one without the music so we could hear that fan just make that derogatory noise that just get that junk kicked off a Carnival cruise. You want it to be annoying, just be some ninja stuff. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is one of the creators I spoke about earlier. She got music cat, I'm gonna have to mute it. But I wanted to read what it says on here. It says, Black Americans just did something next level because I'm getting paid to talk about lived experience as a Black Scottish person in my own city. And my following is finally growing after being stagnant for 2 years. Not to mention my creative fund is going off. That means she getting paid, y'all. She getting paid, and bless it. It says a whole life in the dark, hating being Black in Scotland because I felt unseen, and now this. So now she's happy that the exposure from the Black Americans was able to blow her TikTok up. Now, the people that came on here being positive, like her, you know, we've shown a couple of her clips before. You know, whenever I go on their page, I make sure I always leave a like, and they're blowing up. They're blowing up, and the ones that's come out here being appreciative, they're going to keep blowing up. You know, we're all here out here to support each other as content creators, because I make content for y'all, but I consume someone else's content. You know, there's people that I'm realizing following me that has massive amount of followers. There's people that I follow that's smaller than me. You know, I got a couple different channels, but you never know where you're going to get the information on who you're going to like. But my job here is to make sure y'all understand that we have an opportunity as Black people around the world to connect. We have and do it positively. Now, I got another video I'm supposed to drop about a couple of the Black Americans and Black Scottish, man. They ready to squabble. A lot of them are ready to squabble. Some of them ain't getting along. And we as Black people, we should already know that. We should already know that. But you just pick your lane on which lane you want to go. You know, I like to always keep it positive, but at the same time, I got to bring you all the information that's out there. And I got to let you know some of my cousins are ready to squabble. They ready to squabble.
When you're in Scotland, you become Scottish.
Look what the whole body can do.
Of course, we got music, so I got to mute the music. Hey, anybody Black Scottish out there? I know I've seen a few of y'all with kilts. This is something I've always wanted to get because, you know, my last name is Glasgow, and I've always wanted to go visit Scotland because of that. And now I'm actually going to get a good reason to go. And I think my kilt might have green in it, though. I definitely like a kilt. And let me know, where's the best place to get a kilt in Scotland? Let us know down below. If you're from Scotland, you run into this video, let us know down there, because some of our cousins may want to get a kilt. I know it ain't for anybody, but just in case, I wouldn't mind getting one. I know it's part of the tradition over there. I watch Braveheart and all that, but yeah, I know it's part of the tradition, and I would love to be a part of that. So yeah, I know we always got to be trying to learn something. So we got a sister coming in here, going to give us a little history lesson on Scotland when it comes to slavery and the way it went down. So, you know, we got to be learning, y'all. We got to be learning. So let's get it.
Hey cousins, there's
How you
been
doing,
a
cuz?
lot of questions around Scotland's history, when the Black people first appeared in Scotland, what was Scotland's involvement with slavery. So I thought let's do an educational series on Scotland and the history of our people. So when you look at Scotland, most cities have ties back to slavery and colonialism. And one of the cities that benefited off slavery was Edinburgh. And if you look at the development of the city, they benefited from slavery in terms of development of the city from the 18th to the 19th. Also, when you look at it, more residents that lived in Edinburgh were actually compensated out of the slavery scheme after abolition compared to other cities like London.
Wow. It's if you live in a place where it was, you'll understand, because the same thing kind of went on here in the US, right? Let me go back a little. Let me let her finish.
Residents that lived in Edinburgh were actually compensated out of the slavery scheme after abolition compared to other cities like London and Glasgow. Glasgow was actually known as the second city of the British Empire. Glasgow definitely played a huge role to the British Empire. When you actually look at history, Glasgow was known as the second city to London, although like we don't talk about it as much, but it was known as the second city. And Glasgow was the perfect place for trades of goods which were made by enslaved peoples, so trades of tobacco and sugar. Glasgow was known for that.
Wow. We're definitely going to have to get some more info. But I appreciate the history lesson on that. When it comes to slavery, we know they were heavily involved, you know, because they're all linked up with the UK. Not by choice, but we all know what happened. Hey, we got to take the good with the bad, right? We got to learn the good with the bad. And we've been past that, right? We've been past that. Now we're meeting up, but some people want to know the history. And some people say, why you want to bring up the history? I said, well, in order to get where you got to get going, you got to know where you're coming from. If you don't know where you're coming from, you can't get to where you need to go. And once you learn, you will understand that the path will be a lot easier because you got to remember, right? If you really think about it, our ancestors already fought a fight for us. And if you don't learn the history, you wouldn't understand where you fit in making new history.
Of course, I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish, man. I eat porridge for breakfast, man. I don't eat no eggs. I just drink milk. I'm Scottish. Of course, I'm a black Scottish. I'm raising my daughter on my own. Of course, I got a white girl. She's white Scottish, but her parents don't like me. But it's okay. I'm a black Scottish. I take care of my daughter.
So you like the snow buddies. It's funny. You don't like me. You find that a lot, bro. And a lot of us raising our kids, a lot of fathers out there raising on their kids. A lot of fathers out there raising their kids on their own. So blessed to you, my youth.
My daughter on my own. I eat Angus for breakfast. That's why I have 6-pack. Of course, I'm a black Scottish, and I love Scotland. And I eat bacon and eggs. You're Scottish, so speak Scottish. It's just.
It's funny because we all been through this where our parents be like, get up and dance, boy. It's like 2 a.m. Let's Sookie see how you can dance. You half sleep, they waking you out your bed. Come on, let's do this video real quick. Speak Scottish.
Eggs. You're Scottish, so speak Scottish. And she's Scottish, but she cannot speak Scottish. Her dad is African, but he's a black Scottish. Are you Scottish?
Yeah.
And she's Scottish too. So we're both Scottish. So hi to my Scottish people. Hi to American people. We're out here. It's Juju.
It's crazy because some of them are even discovering themselves. Even the Scottish people there. Like before the Scottish people there couldn't even see other Scottish people. So I guess the Black Americans worked the algorithms out so they could be found. This is powerful. This is very powerful.
Everybody is like, oh my gosh, it's a black Scottish people. Oh. Now we know that black people are everywhere. We're very aware of that. I think we're excited as black people because we're like, oh my gosh, we really get to see them. Like we clearly knew we were dropped off at different Carnival cruise ships at different points, so we know it's black people everywhere.
Yep.
We have the Eugene, duh. But I think it's so funny that it's so many African people that are saying, oh, they hate us and Scottish people are first and second generational Africans, whatever. No, what that shows you is that other black people in different countries, because first off, we need to stop. We need to understand race, nationality, and ethnicity. Do your homework on that. They are just excited. They are just as excited. They're showing us their beauty supplies. They're showing us what we never hear them say, oh, those Americans are those this. You hear the Brits and the UKs. Here they go. Oh, you guys are just, damn. We can't like nothing. We can't like nothing because we like them. It's a problem. They clearly were raised geographically in a different place that doesn't allow them, not allow them, that's the wrong word to use, beef with us. But y'all got beef with us. It's weird. So cool to see, and TikTok is a great space because it shows kids and teenagers or whatever that we are everywhere. You know what I mean? So stop hating on us. Stop hating that we like the Scottish people. I already have a trip planned for next year. Stop hating on us. Let us enjoy it. They like us. Y'all don't like us.
See, I'm telling y'all, them trips are getting planned. The cookout's gonna go down, y'all. We need to set a date, y'all. We need to set a date.
And before anybody says, oh my gosh, you guys are just so haters, just so you know, I have an immigrant father, and people from the country my immigrant father is from are haters as well. So I get to dabble on both sides and get to see both. And once again, like I said, black people's joy bothers everyone. It does.
She ain't never lie. She ain't never lie. Now everybody know it's like, yo, you be at work hanging out with your cousins and shit. And I don't mean to curse, I don't like, but it just come out sometimes. And y'all could be laughing, doing y'all thing, having a good time. All of a sudden you see the bosses look up and be like, hey, what's going on over there? Man, we having a good time, man. We having she's speaking the truth right there.
The people who are trying so hard to talk down to Black Americans because of the whole love fest between Black Americans and Black Scots. Like, what are you doing? Who asked you any question? Who asked for your input? People are having fun. People are sharing ideas. People are having this whole joke going back and forth between the two groups. Who is it hurting? Nobody. It's actually a fun learning experience. But some of you are so hell-bent on trying to assert whatever education you think you have or whatever class you think you're in, that you want to talk down to people and talk about, oh, you need to go out more. Like, just stop it. Cut it out. It's exhausting. Go back in the hole you crawl from.
The thing is, there's a lot, like I said, the next video I have coming going to be a lot more heading into that, where we're getting a lot of cousins that's ready to squabble up. A lot of negativity coming out of other places that are trying to get attention, but we're not going to give you all the attention you want. It ain't going to happen. It's just the way it works, you know, and you've seen everybody saying, listen, we're having a good time. We're meeting with our cousins. We're chatting. We're having an awesome time. Cookout might be coming, but people are going over. They're visiting. We're seeing cousins hooking up. They're traveling over there. They're having a good time. Like I said, we'll let y'all know when it's safe to come over to the U.S. Now, file your paperwork. Try to get your visa. If you can get in, definitely hit us up. We'll let you know good places to visit, good place to come. I'm in Connecticut, so if you're ever coming through, let me know. I'll shop around. Make sure y'all feel welcome. But just remember, we living in hostile times right now, where they're trying to make. I'm not even gonna go into that because YouTube, you know how YouTube is. But listen, I appreciate y'all coming through, checking these videos out. If you're still here, you might as well subscribe because you love me. You made it to the end. Like the video so more people can see it. And let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about our Scottish cousins and our Black American, I shouldn't say Scottish, our Black American cousins and our Black Scottish cousins are coming together. And I think even the guy that was during the kilt, he was Black from somewhere else visiting. So a lot of Black people feel safe to visit Scotland right now because of the information you're sending back to us. And everyone is very appreciative of that. Hopefully this video taught you something. If it did, I did my job. I'm happy. Make sure y'all leave your comments below for your cousins, for me, for everybody, because this is one big love fest, one big cookout in the making. And I appreciate y'all, man. This is Peapod Cove Life. And stay out of the way of the haters because they never quit. They keep going until you fall. So just make sure you make up your mind, because today you got angels over you. So just let the hater roll off your wing like a duck. Something like that. Peapod Cove Life, y'all. I'm out.